Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 544 today. We are still with Zoho Mail. I don't know how many more episodes I've got in me for this one, actually. There's so many little things that we need to go through, or I want to go through and share with you on Zoho Mail, how you might use it, why you might use them. And today's just another one of those reasons. So we're in Zoho Mail. We are looking at just the Mail Lite account. We're not looking at Zoho Workplace or any of that. Just a simple, standard Zoho Mail account and all the little features that you get with it. So today we're actually going to be looking at the notes and the notebook functionality that comes with Zoho Mail. I really like it. I love my sticky notes. For those of us that are old enough, we used to get the big cubes of sticky notes, and we'd make our notes and we'd stick them everywhere and use them as parts. Like some of us use them as productivity tools, some of us just use them to remind things, some of us just use them to annoy other people and post-it note their computer screens. But I love my post-it notes, and I love that I can have similar electronically that syncs across both of all of my devices, not just both, all of my devices. I can log in on my computer and I can have my notes there. I can be out shopping and go, I took a note on that. Where is that? Oh, that's in my notes, and go and pull up my note application, and it's synced to my phone. So I've got access to all of that stuff. That's what Zoho Notes basically is. It's sticky notes, but they then also go into a notebook that keeps them all together for you so that you know where to find them, you know where to organize them. So we're going to look at notes within the Mail interface, and then I'm going to quickly run through what Zoho Notebook is and how that might work for you and why you might find it useful. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you notes, and we're going to get into this. So this should be a familiar screen for people now. Sorry, I really need to stop saying so, don't I? This should be a familiar screen for people now. This is my Mail screen. I am in the demo account that I've created, my info at Learn About Dogs account. You can see the messages that we've been sending and testing. You can see that, we've got a shared mailbox set up here. This is all stuff that we've done in the previous episodes. So if you're interested in any of this, go back through the last few episodes. I've got a whole series on Zoho Mail sitting there ready for people. Today we're actually going to be looking at this notes functionality here. And if you see also down here on the right hand side, we've got this little yellow post-it note thing. We're going to be looking at that over here as well. Let's just have a quick look at what Notes is, though. So if I just click on Notes within the Mail interface, you can see we can do a quick add, paste content. We've got my personal notes. We've got group notes that can go to the groups. If you remember, I set up a group in one of the episodes recently. That group can have its own post-it notes. So if people need to just make notes for the group or for the project you're working on or the group that you're in, they can put them in here and everyone has access to them. And then you've also noticed that we've got books. And in this case, we've only got a general book. But here you have the option to add a book. So I use books. Like I have my own personal book for my own personal scribblings and notes and things that I want. Then I have a book for work, and then I might have a book for a different project as well. So you can break things up by projects, parts of your life, whatever works, family, personal, work, project, whatever works. You can have different books, and you can access them by using the drop down here once you've added a book. What is a post-it? What is a note though? So let's just quickly, where do we go? We just click on the plus button here. We can add a note. That's right. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to add a note here. So, follow up on the podcast episodes. Make sure they're scheduled to go. Okay, press enter. Now you'll see I have a card. It's put a card in for me. It's put the text in here. It tells you that it's in your personal notes and it's general. You can favorite it. You can change the note color. I love this. So you've only got a few options in this version. You can make it green, yellow, or blue. I actually kind of like that. So green, yellow, red if you're using priorities. I just clicked on that note. I'm going to come back to that in just a moment. We can, yep. So if we click on it, we can now edit the note. So we can change the headline. So when it comes up in your notes lists, podcast episodes, for example, it comes up with a title. You can we change it? Yes, from here you can change. Oh, I put it in the wrong book, or I've put it in the wrong group. I need to move it. I can do that. You've got you can share this as an email. So if I click on that, that's going to email. I can email that to someone. You've got some basic formatting options as well, bold, italics, underscore. So it doesn't just have to be plain text notes. You can do a little bit more. You can absolutely paste images and put images into your notes, which I love. You can put links in. You can add an attachment. You can make a checklist. So let's just, for example, sorry. Are they scheduled? Sorry. Are the dates correct? Editing done. Scheduled. So you can actually create a checklist and check them off as you go along. So if you need to give someone something to do and you need them to do a certain number of things, you can actually create a checklist within your notes as well. This one here, this is remove formatting. So if you happen to paste something in and it picks up the formatting from your paste, you can actually remove all the formatting and redo it. Just remember that if you remove all the formatting, it removes all the formatting. I think it removes the formatting. Just checking. I think it removes it from the whole card, not just the text that you highlight. Oh no, it removes it from the text that you highlight, I think. Anyway, so there's a basic card. It's great if you like post-it notes, if you just need somewhere that you can keep little notes for yourself to remind yourself of things and then get rid of them when they're done. This is a great option. You can also have a look at the previous versions of it. So if you happen to make a change on it, you can look at previous versions and see what happened overall. You can get rid of your little bar over here. Now this little bar over here is great as well. I can actually comment on this and ask someone else, even if it's in my private notes. I can comment on it and get someone else to come in and have a look as well, and we can have a conversation about the whole thing here. You'll see that now that I've tagged myself, my other account on it, it's come up here as an assignee. I can view and invite other people to come and do it. It has to be within your organisation, of course, to do it. This is all internal stuff. What else do we have here? We can open this in a new tab. We can tag it. What's that one? I don't know what that is. You can favourite it. You can set a reminder so it pops up again later to remind you that it's there. And other options, you can copy it, move it, change colour, send as email, make it a sticky note, unwatch it, copy the permalink, look at the timeline, print it, disable comments, archive it or delete it. So once you're done, if you don't need it up there anymore, you can archive it. You won't lose it. It will still be there. You can go back and look at it, but you can archive it. What was the other one that I wanted? Make it a sticky note. So I've now made that sticky. If I close that down, you see up here, it's actually stuck it to my screen. So I can have that sitting there while I'm doing things to remind me. I don't want it there anymore. I just click on the remove sticky icon here. Let me move that across so you can see this one. Say remove sticky and it's gone. So that's what your notes are. You can organize them, you can tag them, you can color them. It's fantastic. If you remember also, I said you had the option over here. So if you want to do a sticky note real quick, you can just click on the sticky note. You see how it's made that a sticky note. You can still change which book it's in or which group it's in. You can still change which book it's in. You can do a whole heap of things just from this screen. Why would you want to use notes like this? It keeps you within your mail screen. You're not swapping out between different screens. You can just work within the one interface and it's all there for you. Now, that's not the only thing that comes with Zoho Mail when you get a Zoho Mail account. The other options that you have, I'm just going to zip across here. This is Zoho Notebook. So the notes are actually part of the Zoho Notebook group of products. They sit within Mail, but they can also sit outside of Mail. Now, with Zoho Mail, you get Zoho Notebook Essential. That allows you to sync across devices. You've got 2 gigabytes of storage per user, or 5 gigabytes for the entire organization for business. So because we're on a business account, we have 5 gig for all of our notebooks, not just mine, everyone's notebook. We can upload files of 100 megabytes to it. So remember I said you can put attachments on them. You can upload files for 100 megabytes. You can scan documents, tags, reminders. You've got smart cards. What are smart cards? Let's just go back, have a look. So that's what I was just showing you. Smart cards are the ability to have them showing like little cards like this and have the images on them, have things come up, have the formatting come up on them so you can see what they look like. Let's go back. You can secure your notes with your Face ID or Touch ID. You can share note cards, as I just showed you, with read-only access. You can access up to 10 versions of the note card. So when I showed you those revisions, 10 revisions on the note card. You've got 10 steps in your history to go back to if you want it. Now, the only thing with this is that your only support is through the community forums and email. I don't see that that's a problem because I normally work in email anyway. But why am I showing you this? Well, if I come across and open a new screen now and just go to notebook.zoho.com, this is also a mobile app you can put on your phone. It sits, so we've got I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. This is what the notebook looks like. So when you create a note in Mail here, it actually goes into your notebook. You've got this My Notebook. Remember I said you can have multiple books? You can click on that and you can see all of the notes that are within your notebook. So it's not just that you can stay within your mail interface. You've also got the ability that if you don't want to be checking in your email, like if you're out, you can just run your notebook, bring up your notebook and look at all of the sticky cards that you've brought up or all of the cards that you've created. You can also have note boards. If I just click on yep. Oh, how do I get in there? There we go. And you can have it kind of like a what do you call them? I can't think what you call them. Just it's a to-do list. It's like a to-do list. You can move things around. You can put your reminders in. You can have all your files. You can have all your lists. So it depends on the view you want. You can have it as a notebook. You can have it as a note board, or you can just see all of your notes in all of your books. This little option here shows you what has been shared with you and with you and what you've shared with others. So you've got the ability with Notebook to take what you're doing in Mail and also see it in a different view. I don't know if that's useful to people. You've got a whole heap of options here. You can write, capture, create a to-do list, attach, do a video. You can draw things. You can create audios. I don't know if it's useful to you. We're not going to go into the settings today, guys. I don't know if that's useful to you. I like it. I know that I run Notebook on my phone. Let me just come back and have a chat to you guys now. Okay. I know that I run Notebook on my phone and on my computer. I actually have it. I do use it. I use it when I get inspirations for these podcasts. I've got a card that's podcast inspirations, and I'll write a little note to myself to remind myself that I've had this thought. It keeps it all together for me. I've used it when someone has said to me, I need you to remember this stuff, and I don't have somewhere to put it. I just sort of copy and paste it out of an email and I throw it into a note so that I can go back to it later without trying to find the email. Yeah, I can attach the email to it too if I want. I can link it to the email and say, that came in on this email. It might be that I've copied something off of the web, off of a website, and I just need to keep a copy of that text and that image and how it's all gone together without going back to that web page. So I've just sort of copied it and pasted it in there for later reference. There is so much you can do with this type of functionality. I think it's a real productivity improver. It just depends on how you work. This may not actually be something that works for you. But if you don't know about it, you don't know to go and test it, you don't need to go and look at it. And I really hope just by giving you some hints and tips here, showing you the functionality, showing you how it works, it triggers something for you that goes, yeah, I can use that. That looks really cool. I would love to know what you would use this sort of functionality for, how you would use it. Do you already use it and you've found it great, you don't like it? If not, I want to know why either way. Whatever it is, whether you've got questions, comments, feedback, information like that, please leave them on the comments wherever you are watching or listening to this video. You can come across to my community and join that, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. It is designed for business owners to get a handle on their tech and to be able to talk to someone like me, well, me specifically, in a closed environment with other people who are like-minded. So you've got questions and you don't want to sort of feel like you're being foolish, or you don't want to sort of get everyone piling in saying, well, you would do it this way. You want like-minded people who have similar challenges to give you their thoughts on how it is. That's what the community is for. You also get people like myself there who can give you a little bit more in-depth information, go and do a bit of research, show you how to do things, and see how you go there. Anyway, come across and join my community is what I'm asking you. askcharly@leetham.locals.com. Was this video useful to you? If so, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.